Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will model this index slide using this isometric drawing of index slide. As you can see that I have already did it, and I will show you from the scratch how I did it. So let's start. So I will close this one and I will create a new file, and here I will activate my part design workbench, and then I will create a body, and then I create a sketch. So before starting, we will first study how we are going to do this model. So for this, first we will make a solid block by 108 by 228, and then we will add up this cut feature here at the top, and then we will add up this cut feature, and after that we will add up this cut feature, and then we will add up these two holes. So this is how we are going to model this part. So I will select this exit plane, and here I will keep this circle at my origin, and I will make this 50 dimension symmetric. So I will select a rectangle and I will draw a rectangle, and then I will give my dimension. First I will draw a circle and then I will give my dimension. So we are going to constrain this circle with constrain this rectangle with respect to this circle. So first we will give dimension of a circle which is 28.6. so I will say diameter and I will give diameter 28.6, and then we will give this 40 dimension here, and this one is 50. So let's constrain it. So I will select this point and this point and give horizontal dimension of 40, and this vertical dimension 50, and then I will give this vertical dimension 25, and this horizontal dimension 108. So you can see that the dimension we have given is just 50 here, 108, and this diameter 28.6, and this rectangle position from here is 40. And now our sketch is fully constrained, so I will come out of the sketch and I will go for the pad. So for the pad we can see here its width is 28, so I will give here dimension 28, and I will say here symmetric to the plane, and I will say OK. And now we are going to adopt this cut at the top here, this one. I will select this face, and say sketch. So for view I will switch to the isometric, then I will project these two edges, and I will draw a rectangle, this dimension 6, and here it is total length of the cut is 13 and 14. So 40 plus 13 is 53. So now I will select this line and give dimension 53. Now I will move outside here. Now I will close and I will go for the cut, and I will say it true all. Now I will say OK. Now at this phase we are going to create a sketch to add up this cut here. So I will select this face and I will say sketch, and I will switch to the isometric here, and then I will draw a rectangle here, and we can see that it is a 22 symmetric and its position is a 16 from here. So I will project this edge, and first I will give its position, this point to this point, this point to this point, it is 16. I will switch to the isometric. Now I will give dimension 22, and from this origin point 11. As we are going to remove the material, so this cut dimension is not that much important, so we will give some rough dimension and we will constrain it. So I will select this one and give some dimension 15. Now I will close my sketch and I will go for the cut, and then I will give it around 20 mm, say 40. Yes, this cut should open at this hole. Now we are going to make our next feature. Next feature is that we will make this cut at 11 mm and 30 degree. So for this I will select this face and I will switch to the isometric and I will say sketch. Now I will project the edges. Now I will draw a triangle. Now here is a conflict, so I will find that which constraint. This is the 7, constraint 7, so I will delete it. Now I will give dimension 30, and this distance between these 2 points is 11, so I will give 11. Our sketch is fully constrained. Now I will come out of the sketch. Now I will go for the cut and I will say through all and I will say OK. Now I will select my cut and go for the mirror. Select this pocket, go for the mirror, and here I will select my select reference. OK. Now we will make this cut. So for this we will draw these two arc like this, and we will project this our edge. So let's do it. So I will select this face and I will say sketch and I will project top and bottom edge, and I will go for 3-point arc. And I will close it. Now we find the conflict constraint. Now we will give dimension. We will coincide this center point of the arc with our horizontal axis, and I will merge the other one arc center points. So we can see that here this is the 11 mm given here from the edge. So we will project this vertical edge and we will give dimension of 11 mm. So this is the position. So now I will close it and I will go for the cut, and cut is here is a 6 mm. So I will give here 6 and I will say OK. And now we will add up these two holes on this surface. So I will select this face and I will say sketch. Now I will draw two hole here with a dia 10. So I will select these two and I will make it equal, and I will select this one and give diameter 10. Now the position should be symmetric, which is a 32. So I will select these two center point of the circle and this axis, and now it is symmetric. Now we will give the position. So here is I have made a mistake. This R82 is the PCD of this hole, not the cut. So I will go to the pocket 003, and this radius is R95, not R82. So I will make it R95. Now I will close it. Now I will again go to my hole. So I will select a 3-point arc and I will project this our previous arc. So I will project it so we will get the center point, and I will merge it and I will say merge, and now this should be R82. So I will give 82, and now I will select this one and I will make it construction. I will also project this to edge, and I will make coincidence with point and arc. Now I will move this center point of the circle on this arc. Okay. Now we will give its position, which is a 32 here. So I will select this one, this point, and I will give 32. So it is constrained now. Now I will close it and I will go for the cut. I can use the hole features, but either you can go with a cut or hole. So better it is a hole, so I will go with hole. So here I will say true all, diameter 10, and I will say OK. Now we will review our part. So we will check one by one dimensions. So this is given, this we have adapted, this 16, 14, 13, this R95 is this one, this whole position 16, this 6 mm cut, here is a 6 mm cut, R70, R82, this two hole of dia 10, this 15, 25, 11, 12, and this cut 11 with 30-degree angle, and this our base hole 26, and this position of this cut is 11 mm. So as you can see that we have covered all the dimension, and we have successfully converted this index slide into the 3D model using the FreeCAD part design workbench. So now we will give some random color to our part, or I can give my own color from here. I wanted to give some light color. Yes. So this is how you can do the same. I will provide this 2D drawings and my source file of this tutorial in the video description, so any beginner user can use this 2D drawing and my source model to practice, and in the case of any doubt he can refer my model. So this is a very small tutorial for the beginner user who are just started learning the FreeCAD. If you have any suggestion regarding this tutorial, then please give your valuable suggestion in the comment section of the video. I will come with more useful tutorial like this for beginner user. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your valuable time.